Getting off the ship today in San Juan, Puerto Rico. San Juan. And it's been a while since we got on, walked through this town. We've gotten on some cruises here in the last few years, but it was always straight from the airport to here. Wow, it gets dark in here. I guess we go that way. So that's the ship. It's the Caribbean Princess. That's Janet. She's right there. This is like a terminal. Welcome to San Juan. Remember, when you're here, it's kind of like you're in the United States. So here's a liquor store, a handy liquor store right in the terminal. I think they have t-shirts too. And local food and souvenirs. Food's closed. Souvenirs is open. So if that's your thing. Caribbean Princess. Came out of the terminal building there, and they want us to walk down this path. I started walking over there by the ship, right? And I got scolded. So as we near the end of the terminal, we're going to have people trying to sell us taxi rides and tours and everything else. So, and here they are. So we came out of the terminal building there. There's the ship, Caribbean Princess. I think this might be Calais Marina. Harbor Road or something. There is a handy sign here. Now this handy sign, our ship is parked right here, and we're standing right there. So Plaza de Colon, there's a castle right here. El Morro is out to that, way out on the tip, A1 there. We are, well, in A2.
Castillo.
So maybe that's the name of the street. All morning the ship has been having safety drills, and they have like half the lifeboats out there. See that? Driving around. So we're going to walk, we're going to go left. You have your I Love PR there, so don't forget to pose in front of that. We crossed the street though. So there's the ship. We crossed the street. Here's this thing. We're actually going to go into Walgreens and buy some sunscreen. We've run out. We used more than we thought we would on this cruise. Whilst you're in Walgreens, you might want to shop for a souvenir from Puerto Rico. So shot glasses are, they start at $2, $5. These are $4. Those are $5 again. Got water bottles, ashtrays. Who doesn't need an ashtray from Puerto Rico? Hats and t-shirts rolled together for $14.99. Little tiny snow globes. Some orange or green or pink sand from Puerto Rico. I think it's been dyed. Magnets. Lots of magnets. $2, $3, $4. Bottle openers. And maybe if you're lucky, someday you'll get a Port Monkeys bottle opener. I've been handing those out to people on cruise ships, along with decks of cards and wine bottle stoppers and shopping bags. Mask snorkel, no fins. And postcards, 39 cents, 3 for $1. What a bargain. Well, there's the ship. There's the Walgreens. We bought some sunscreen there. It was on sale. Probably less at Costco, but maybe they have a Costco here. Anyway, there's these people selling stuff and eating their lunch, I guess. So we're going to go up to Castillo de Cristobal. Cristobal is Christopher Columbus, remember? Well, we've come up about a block from the ship, and here's those blue cobblestones San Juan's famous for. See that? Maybe you didn't know it was famous for blue cobblestones. Anyway, Caribbean Princess. And lots of restaurants, street vendors. plants in cages. Blue cobblestones. The ship is right around the corner there. We walked up here. We're gonna cross over here. Should be fun. And this is a park. So we're in the park now, and it's got pigeons and a statue of Christopher Columbus. Teatro Alejandro Tapia y Rivera. So I guess it's a theater. Puerto Rico a Cristobal Colon. Cristobal Colon is Christopher Columbus ships. I saw 3 ships come sailing in the morning. So we walked through the park, and there's the castle. Now this is not El Morro. El Morro's to the left about a mile. This is Christopher Columbus fort, you might say. And they're flying the flag of America, Puerto Rico, and something that's not unfurled, so I don't know what it is. And there's a little juice stand here. Hey, 1 mile. I was right. The smell of marijuana. So we're walking uphill, because this thing sits on top of a hill, right? The entrance is up here, the sign said. See the ship now?
Yeah.
So there it is. I believe there's a charge to get in though. We're at the other side of the island. San Juan National Historic Site. He got in. There's the ramp. It's the guard tower. See, that's El Morro over there. Of course, I guess this wall goes all the way there. Anyway, we're going to go up that ramp. This ramp into the castle. And a tree got in the way, but there's the Caribbean Princess. It's a pretty good view from up here. The charge looks to be $10 US. No cash. See that? Oh, and there's soldiers guarding it. So we gotta be careful. There it is. Paid here. Well, I had a national park pass, so it got us all in for free. You can get yourself and 3 other people in, not pay anything. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be music or somebody whining. Let's walk into the Guardians. Sandbags. Oh, here's a relief mat. 1943. I think we're right about there. And this is El Morro. Anyway, low. Oh, 1898. Look, in 1898, that was still all built up. It doesn't look any different than the other one. Is there going to be another one? So this is just the fort.
1798.
And I'm going to say we're about number 6 there. And 1598. Now remember, Columbus was here 100 years before that. So no castle. A little bit of one out at El Morro. Yeah, see that?
And another one on the other end.
Yeah. And then upper tunnel to dungeon.
But it also says exit.
Exit to parking buses. So we're going to go down here. My camera's not going to be much good in a minute. Oh, it's getting wider. It's adjusting. I don't know how long it can though. Yeah, look at this stone wall. and not Jackson. Okay, now it's dark. These gun ports? No. There's a light ports. I shouldn't have aimed my camera at that light. It changes the adjustment. The ceiling is about 7 feet. So if you're tall, people down there. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And there's a light in the top of the tunnel. Oh. Well, we aren't going in there, but we can go out there. Oh, that's bright. So, I feel like we're outside. Guess maybe you can go up there, I don't know. Undercover.
There's City Hall.
City Hall and scaffolding?
Government building, yeah.
City Hall or the Capitol?
The Capitol building.
Yeah. The floor is a little rough, uneven, but not slippery. And I think we're like up on top. Well, there's more. I wonder if we get to go up there. Or in there. We're kind of on top of the fort, but I mean there's more fort up above. Maybe this is older fort and they built this to protect that. I don't know. This one's got windows in it though. But there's a cannon there and cannonballs. But those balls don't fit that cannon. I mean, they're twice as big. So we came up that street to get in. I guess these are houses. I don't know. I wonder if they feel safe next to the fort. That's the Park of Christopher Columbus. And that's the Caribbean Princess. Let's look off this way. So that's the Capitol right there. It's got a nice view of the ocean. So this is what you see if you go left out of the hole. I'm guessing these were for big cannons, guns. The guns of Puerto Rico. The final chapter during World War II. So there's people out there, but they're messing it up. So are these people. No. So these are gun ports, right? Fire on the ships. It's hard to get hit. So here's an old gun turret, I guess, or guard tower, or whatever you want to call it. See down there? Look how far up we're up. Like I said, this thing goes on and on. And this has a horizontal gun thing. Oh, look, it's got a machine gun in it. Oh wait, that's a telescope. Oh, there's stuff on the floor, be careful. It's really dark in here. There's El Morro off in the distance. That's where we're headed next. So we're leaving Castillo San Cristobal. There's probably a lot more to see in there, but we just don't have the time. There's the ship. Hey, they're pulling lifeboats up. We're gonna walk along the ocean on the top of the wall, as they say. So we're leaving there. You can see it says San Juan National Historic Site. Castillo San Cristobal. And you can see other idiots have thrown their trash down there. Why? There's a trash can right there. Anyway, so this is the fortress walls, right? I mean, this place was attacked by pirates a lot. And so they built this. So So there's Cristobal, and see the walls come here, and they've since built out there. So they're outside the fort, outside the city. And I saw this and thought, well, that's interesting. I think they're by children, so maybe this is a school inside, right? There's more down there, but anyway, see that? It's like a rough. Somebody looks like they took one. They took it and went home. I'm guessing that this is Comunidad La Perla, but I don't know. I see a house or a building painted with the flag of Puerto Rico, and I see a very popular restaurant. I mean, that place is packed all the way up. La Vergüenza, Puerto Rican Chinchorro. Okay, and some old buildings. I don't think they're colonial. Well, those might be colonials, right? Balconies and everything. So there's Cristobal. There's this little town down here and a park, and these are the colonial buildings with the balconies. Not like the balconies of Lima, Peru. More like the balconies of the Canary Islands, right?
When
Liberty.
put money into it,
No FBI.
they said you couldn't have.
So Liberty from the U.S.?
Don't even have.
I mean, I don't know.
But the balcony is there.
So here's the San Juan Museum, Museo de San Juan, as Jeff would say. And here's these guys. And we're not going to go in there. We don't have time. Look how brightly painted that is. And they have a bunch of plumerias and pots up there. And then there's these big, huge buildings.
We actually.
So I don't know if these are museums or government buildings. I mean, they're not residential, I don't think.
No.
Residential's down there. See? Oh, that looks like a bar over there. Restaurant. Anyway, there's a signpost up ahead. We've just entered the San Juan zone. It tells me this is the University de Puerto Rico. I'm going to say Puerto Rico. And it looks like they're going to make it all green again instead of pink. So, but I don't know. We've hit a spot where there's a Instituto de Cultural Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Riqueña. See how police lights up ahead. The big plaza here. Graveyard, cemetery. Plaza del Quinto Centenario, 500 years of Puerto Rico, right? So this must be reasonably new. Although their 500 years, I think, was, what would you say, about 30 years ago. You know, back in 1993. 1493, 1993, get it? In 1493, Columbus came to San Juan. Yay. Plaza's right there. Now you can go down these stairs and down that road and through a tunnel and get into that cemetery. We would probably do that if we had more time. But we are going to go up to that path and go into El Morro, right? So we have opted for the grass route because we're kind of grassroots people. In my midnight confessions. Oh, maybe you don't remember that. So we reached another plaza and there's a guy in a white coat over there. Anyway, maybe we should stop by that on the way back. So we're all the way over here where everybody else is.
It's a brand new one.
So we're on the path now in San Juan National Historic Site, but it's National Park Service, so if there's a fee, we get in free. So, walked from way down there. Of course, we started over the castle or the ship, but we're finally almost there. And this strip like is a quarter mile or whatever. So we're actually here now. And that's a lighthouse, in case you were wondering. And the flags are flying. And I believe the sign said it was a $10 fee to get in here. But it's a national park, so we get in free. So adults are $10. She's pointing the direction where, I don't know. This is cool. Like I say, I haven't been here in 30 years, not here where we're standing. 3 flags. The burgundy cross was the Spanish military flag that flew here during most of the Spanish colonial period. Burgundy cross. Okay, well that answers a lot of questions. Why they fly it still, I don't know. We came in over there on the left. And now we're out on the walls. Oh, a cannon. Now, no, this cannon is too small for those balls too. Yeah, I think we can go in there. But first, we need to go in here. Yeah, see, that's the ocean down there. So the ships like sail right in here, right? You know that. Janet says go in here. There's the lighthouse. And I ramp up to the bottom of it. Wow, do you see how far down that goes?
Oh, wow.
So this is the triangular staircase, it's
They
called.
made it that way so that soldiers could get up here really quick.
And it's at least 3 stories, maybe more. And the steps are really high. Oh, I don't think that would shoot anymore. Anyway. Going up this ramp to the lighthouse to get a better view. So these are the tracks for a big cannon, big guns. You can see the cemetery down there. Guard tower. Lighthouse. We came up that way, that ramp. There's the lighthouse. It's all blocked off. I'm not sure how you get it in anyway, except through that hole. But they don't want you around it. And what's worse, they don't want me around it. But there's the flags, a-flying. And I think this is where we came in, right? Down there. There's the lighthouse. And everything's, you know, got a gate across it. I believe these are reproductions because, you know, this is a couple hundred years old and it's in really clean shape. I wonder if they actually fire these. That's why the muzzles are covered. But that wood would be all rotted away in 200 years, I would think. So we're coming down the ramp. It's a little steep. See, it's a stairway and a gun port, and maybe several gun ports down there. They definitely don't want us to go in there. Powder magazine is where they kept the explosives, right? Gunpowder magazine. And that's in there, but again, there's a fence there, a gate.
Magazine.
And a gate. And they don't mean Harper's Bazaar either. Is this coal? Well, I know what everyone's getting for Christmas this year. So there are restrooms, women's and men's. I have it on good authority. The women's has this same thing I'm about to show you, which isn't toilets or urinals. It's this out here. Just like that, right? From the bathroom.
Yeah.
So there's the walkway down below the wall along the ocean. And there are, well, there used to be hundreds of cats along there. So if you like to see cats, of course, this is the way the ship is going to come out. It's the way it came in this morning. But this is a low ceiling, and it's an opening that you can only reach by going through the bathroom. I don't know if the women's have one. Do you want to see? Yeah, we can go in here. Ranger Ricky, maybe. Thanks for letting us visit. These arrows point out, so we're going to go out. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Remember, the ship is right there. And we're right there where that dot is. Point at the dot. There, okay.
And we can walk this way back, or you can go through town here.
All right, so we left El Morro. I heard that if you walk across the grass right there, you can get down to the seaside and walk along, but we have to be back on the ship in just an hour. So it's going to take us that long maybe to walk back straight. So that's what we're doing. Let's take a good look at this statue. It's Bayaya or something like that. Huh.
Interesting.
Anyway, so we're just going to walk straight, you know, from the castle to the fort, straight up here. Back into the main part of Old Town San Juan. So this is the Museum of the Americas, Puerto Rico. That came out wrong.
Spanish and local beer, 2 for $5.
Right now? Oh. What did I step on? It was some sort of fruit. Anyway, so that's the Museum of the Americas. If you look way in the distance, you can see the lighthouse at El Morro. And now there's another statue.
Citizens of America.
1998. So on my map it says this is Plaza de Beneficencia. I'm saying that wrong, but there's just too many letters in that word. Of course, people have ruined it with graffiti. Go figure.
Why wait? Love now at Urban Russian Doll.
Hey, there's a cat. One of the famous cats. Count with me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just right here. And somebody's feeding and watering them. And that's why they're here. That's why they're here. Yeah, remember, cats are nocturnal. So even though these guys are awake, look how sleepy he is. Look how sleepy he is. And the rest of them are just hanging. So, what'd I tell you? Blue cobblestones. And pastel buildings. And graffiti. So Giuseppe has once again become our guide. And he's taking us the scenic route.
Calle del Hospital.
So this is Hospital Road.
I wonder if this was a hospital here.
Hospital Road. Oh no, it's Holiday.
So you went over there.
So 3 more for you. 4 more, 5 more, 6 more, 7 more.
What's that? Yes.
Uh-oh, cat scratch fever. So there, everywhere. So we came down these stairs and we made it to another road. Of course, it's got the blue pavers. There's Janet down there hiding. That one says Escalinata. One of those. And we're going to turn there. Not sure why. I think we're trying to get down to Fortaleza and maybe the governor's house or something. This place is taken care of. Now if you follow our exact tracks, be careful because this path is fairly steep. I mean, we're going downhill and there's steps every so often, but this part is steep. If it were raining, it might be slippery. And it depends on what shoes you're wearing. We just came out of there. It's another blue cobblestone street and another little park or plaza, and more cats and more cat dishes. So this street is like a jungle street.
See the balconies?
With balconies. Oh, and those guys. So we came up that road to this little plaza, and that's the El Convento Hotel. And this, I believe, is a cathedral. Hi. Can I walk in? Thank you very much. I'm in a hurry, so I'm not going to dwell here. This place is big and nice. So we're turning on another road that is unmarked. Of course, that's the cathedral, so I think we can figure it out. Lord Jim Leather. Exodo Art Gallery. Mary. Of course, cars do drive on this road, obviously. I'm walking in the road, though. And I'm not worried about the cars, because I think they've got it blocked back there. So there's a sign, Calle de Cristo. Christ Road? I don't know. Oh, I feel air conditioning from some of these buildings. Cristo 202. Club Jibarito. And police. So lots of places to shop here. Lots. Lots of balconies for sale. And lots of blue cobblestones. And music. And that brings us to Calle de Fortaleza. And look at that, and it's all blocked. Why?
Huh? It was a decoration for the
So this is Fortaleza Street, Calle de Fortaleza. And they're going to let this van get in. And they're going to let that van get in, but they didn't let us get in. But we're going to go up Cristo a little bit more, because I hear there's a park with a lot of pigeons. So we'll see what a lot is. There is a guy wearing a skull helmet. See the skull?
Skeleton. See the bones?
Yeah. And a guy playing a guitar. So I see pigeons in there, but Jeff is going, Giuseppe is going up there. And he's shaking his head. Is this it? Oh, so this is it. Food from his mom. So if you're caught a pigeon, it's not really that hard. You just got to get one close to you. I didn't get it. That's how you do it. That was weird. I'm not sure what happened that time. Take a quick look. Look, princess, Caribbean princess. Anyway, let's go back through. Of course, you can let them sit on you too. I prefer catching. I've had enough pigeons on me for one. The street with the umbrellas was just to the left there. That's the pigeons. Now we're gonna go left here. And see, there's the ship already. And the guy playing the guitar. And the guy playing the guitar, and Jeff.
Yeah.
And a pride flag. Look at this building here. Nice tile. There's one of those guard turrets. But, I guess maybe you can go out in it. So we turned on whatever that sign said. Cali Recinto or something. Got some more graffiti. There's the ship. There's a nice big park down there. And more of those statues. Well, more statues anyway. I don't know if it's those statues.
We just want to go to a walk. Plus the taxes.
Yeah.
Taxes can get high.
Right.
So there's another one of those. Pass through here. Look at that statue. Oops. A little bit more graffiti. Oh, building for lease. And people driving on it.
Like street food down there.
Okay. This
Concerts
is,
here?
I don't know.
Concerts and fairs and stuff.
Banco.
It's another post office. Princess, okay. We're not biased.
Okay.
You know, right there. And courthouse. I was right about the courthouse.
So we're getting out to the front. There's that pink building. I mean the waterfront. Let's go across right here. We got some candy for you. I'm sure they pay royalties to Disney for these drawings, right? I mean, who wouldn't, right? It's copyrighted and registered. So there's what looks like maybe a bandstand. And there's the waterfront. And that pink building is the U.S. Customs House. Don't know if they use it anymore, but it is. And that's the Coast Guard, or at least that boat is the Coast Guard. Just don't go to where the other pigeons are and there's food. Anyway, so here we're actually down at the water. It's choppy today. It's a little breezy out here. More statues, restaurants, bars, little ceramic mosaics in the sidewalk with the cities or places, Vieques, Culebra. Maco. There are people selling stuff, handicrafts, handmade objects of art, real Louis Vuitton purses. So after you've seen a lot of San Juan like we did today, you might stop at Tijuana's.
Air Canada.
Or Air Canada even. Bar and grill. Or Subway. Or get one of these hats. Look who's here. Subway. Puerto Rico Ferry by Hornblower. Back to Walgreens. We're back to the ship. Same old ship. So that was our day in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Didn't really do a lot. We walked 3 or 4 miles today. We did come out, go back to the ship, and come out again. You didn't know that from the video. We did. It was hot and it was humid. Now it's cooling off, but it looks like a storm, doesn't it? I like Puerto Rico. It's a nice place. Good to see they're coming back from the hurricanes, right? So from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean Princess, this is Gareth saying, Port Monkeys out. And we'll see you in the next port. Bye.